Hey everybody, Conodra here. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server for the 107th time. That creeper's real excited about it. Maybe not. Maybe he's just chilling. But we are currently headed over to Packrat's place. Packrat is not on. I unfortunately have a scheduling conflict of when Packrat is on the server versus when I could be on the server. But I'm gonna head over to the mansion right now and investigate some things, because the next big project for us to do here on the server is to complete one of the rooms over there in Packrat's mansion. Something I really want to do before any potential things happen here. It sounds like we still got a good bit of time before anything major would happen here. I can't imagine anybody would be really into doing any kind of reset until Minecraft 1.14 was released, and I don't know that that's really imminent by any means, but it might not be too terribly long, so let's get to it. I want to complete a room over there in the mansion, and what I plan to do is kind of a... Where did this string come from? What I want to do is a miniature build of what I did on the Farlands Patreon server. Ooh, hello, Matt. And, oh wait, is there a boat in there? Yeah, there is. Oh, they took my trash out. Who did that? Oh, man, I've been constantly leaving trash in that chest. But yeah, I want to do a chunk excavation for a room, so it will be an extrusion of the ground presented... I believe I went too far. Presented in the room of the mansion. There we go. And I picked out a chunk to do on Monday's live stream. My original idea was I wanted to do a natural cave that had a room in it, because there are, within Minecraft's cave generation, what we call, or what I call, octorooms. And they're just rooms that form in a sphere that is made up of octagons. And they're always some of my favorites in cave generation. And it was just an idea I had. Chad, Chunk City, past Chunk City portal. That sounds right. Munch on some bread. So yeah, we went off exploring on Monday to try and find one of those caves. What I ended up running into, well, I did find some of those, but what I ended up running into that I really liked was a mine shaft that had a dirt room. If you know anything about the mine shafts, basically it is a sprawling network of mine shaft tunnels that all run to a main central room. Hi guys, hi. And that main central room is just an empty grass room, or it's actually an empty dirt room. Usually you'll find some flowers or some plants in there, because the generation has spawned them in. Fair warning, I am exploring Pack's area here without the resource pack and mods that Pack uses, so although it still looks very cool, it doesn't look as cool as it should. I'm here only to investigate the size of some available rooms. I love tacos. Yes, I'm here on a surveying mission, so I didn't go through the process of getting into the exact version that Pack is using. It does look much cooler, although it already looks cool. Like stuff like this is actually things that are much different than that. I think I've gotten myself distracted. Either way, let's see what we have here. Steve the Climber has sent me like a map of the building, and hopefully that will help me navigate my way around here and decide what is open. Okay, so this looks to me Like a room that has not been built yet. Okay, so all of this side is technically open, I believe. I think this is just guts here. That looks like it's something that is, oops, intentional up there. But this looks unintentional over here, and that is certainly a room there. Okay, so can't dig down here. Okay, so this little section here is already taken, and that section over there is already taken, but this isn't. But that is only 12 deep. Let me bring up the coordinates and see. We are at 64, and we actually only go to 74, 75, so it's actually only 11 deep versus over here, if we were to use this spot, which is the spot I had kind of been eyeballing, it would be, let's see, if we assume we can use the outside block, which is going to be actually airspace. So let's go to the inside block. We're at 63, and we're going to go over to one close, 52. So it's also 11. So 11 deep is as deep as we could probably go with it. Okay, that is good to know. Width-wise, let's say we could go all the way to this corner, and he has it going, he has it kind of going to like there. See, this is two floors right here. I would be taking up a space that is 2 floors, but I would like it to be pretty wide. So let's see how greedy I want to try and be. So from 46, here's 10, and we're at the door. Can I make it to 20? Too greedy. So the furthest I think I'd be comfortable with asking to go is probably here. Unless I really, really begged and borrowed and asked to go all the way down to here, which would be all the way to 74. That seems pretty darn greedy. So we have a door there and a door here. I don't know. Time's getting close here, and sure, it's a very big space, but there are other rooms they're equally large. Here, let's go down to the end and we'll see. But there is a room that is equally large. I wish I could just discuss this with Pack right now, but I just kind of want to get an idea. I'm just getting a general feel for how much space I could potentially need. This is a huge space, though. This is, I would say, darn close to as big as what I was looking at over there. So I think that would be acceptable to say, hey, can I have all of this area to the left of the entryway? And that would give, I didn't actually measure it out, so it's certainly 11 deep, right? So we're going from 62 to 52. Oh, actually, it's only 10 deep. So it would only be at 10 wide. No, because it can go all the way out to here. This is our air block. So yeah, it's 11 deep, for sure. And then from 46, there's 10, there's 20. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 28 deep. So 10 by 28. Those are the numbers. Those are the numbers. I also want to get a height. Let me write that down somewhere. You know what I can do? 10 by, oops, 28. There. Everybody on the server is going to know all about what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Right, so let's see here. And is this a... Oh, that is not a full block floor. Interesting. Well, it could be. It could be. I could probably get rid of the acacia. I'm a little worried that there's already acacia here. Like somebody already has something planned for this particular space. I will have to ask. I will throw a ping over on Discord and see. All right. So let's see here. This would be... I don't need an air gap underneath. I just want an air gap around the chunk. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It seems like 11 is our height, right? Because that meets up to the bottom of this. Or can it go one more? Nope, it can go up to 12. Okay, so it's also 12 high. So it's 10 by 28, 12 high. 12 hours. All right. So that is that. Those are my vague estimates of space. Let me head over to where the chunk is, and hopefully I can find that. And we'll see. Hold on. Let me take a picture of this spot, and I'll send a message over and see if I can get a response on that real quick. And let me actually run back over to my base, and we'll try to find the cave, or the mine shaft, actually. Alright, we're out here kind of at the guano area. What I need to do is, oh, what did I bring up there? I need to go out to 2000X and like 4200 on the Z. So it's not too far this way, but it's pretty far this way. And hopefully I can find my way over there. That is where the mine shaft is, and there's a lot of mine shafts around here. I figured it was going to be kind of the same one that we found underneath of the base. No, it's a completely new one. So apparently mine shafts pretty common in Minecraft generation. I kind of forget about them because most of the Minecraft I play, or at least most of the Minecraft I played for the last couple of years, was all bingo. And bingo has the mine shafts turned off because they were kind of just, we'll say, negatively affecting the balance of how that game mode was working. So Lorgon just removed them. And I guess I just forget that they're actually pretty darn common in the grand scheme of things. They are kind of incomplete. I feel like that was one of those features that was added and never really completely thought out. The empty dirt room really shows that. Like the room we're going to excavate is basically just a blank space where you could tell something was supposed to be there. There was an idea. Wow, there is a portal out here. This is not my portal. I'm kind of curious where that goes. Once I actually find the place, I might pop in there and see what the deal is. The entrance to the cave is on a shoreline. I have coordinates to where the room is. I don't have coordinates necessarily to where my entry is, but there should be a really, really tall cobble pillar as to where that is. Yeah, like I was saying, it's just an empty room, and it just seems like it was supposed to be something, then it ended up not being something. Ah, there it is right there. And there's certainly plenty of features that have been added to Minecraft over the years that have felt that way. It was somebody's pet project that just kind of it either got so involved that it got too complicated and had to move on, or, you know, there was other more pressing features to work on, and that just kind of had to get dropped. One way or another, it seems to be the case that it's pretty often that features get kind of half developed for old Minecraft. I think that really happened a lot during the Notch era of development. But even after that, especially when the team started to get bigger, and there started to become multiple development paths, multiple people having their idea as to what development should be like. I don't know why I decided that those guys needed to get lit on fire. I did not light this place up there. But yeah, once you have multiple people developing and maybe they don't really talk that much, then it starts to get a little bit messy, I do suppose. Oh, that baby's going real fast. That baby hit 88 miles an hour real quick. Shot out of there like a cannon. Yikes. Okay, so this is the dirt room. This is the center, quote unquote, of this abandoned mine shaft. I think in here there was meant to be like a dungeon kind of thing, like a general boss area. I believe that was the intent. But now it's just a dirt room. And I remember these used to make like weird marks in the oceans. Like it would make a big air pocket in the ocean, I believe. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. Okay, so this is what we have, and what I think we have to deal with is a 10 depth. And what we have here, let's see, we are at 18, is a 9 deep room. So the good thing is we can include the whole room. And I think what I want to do is this would be the entrance of the bottom floor. So you would enter that room from like right here. And then the back wall then would be this stone block, I believe. So it would be open over here from 27. Yeah, and then the last block would be this stone block. I think that would be good. The question is, do we have enough width to be able to tell what's going on here? And the problem might be that it goes to the right. It's actually to the right that we have an opening. Well, we could put ladders in so you can actually get around. But my plan is to 1-for-1 recreate this over there. Oh wait, I need these. So to the left, I didn't actually measure how far we have from the door to the left, but this is only, yeah, that's less than 10 blocks. So let's measure from this wall over and say that that's going to be our area. So from 10, we have 28 to go, so we can make it over to 38. Do I have ladders on me? I have a ladder on me. Over to 38. Great job. Just, you're fantastic at video games, Come. Does this work? No, that has not worked in Minecraft in a long time. I would? I do. I'm so good at video games. It's unbelievable. Got it. Yeah, I'm really good at organization too. Alright, so 28. How far does that take us? I can make this jump. Hey! Right, so that would take us over to here. So you'd have a pretty good look of some of the mine shafts. You would know what was going on there, I think. Oh, I did not make the jump this time. We can do this. Okay, so there would be 2 mine shafts available over there. The other option would be to not show this whole room. But no, I think I want to show the whole room. So I want this to be the left edge. And then how tall is this? Because we only have 12 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7. Let's do this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it goes 3 higher than the stone. So I guess I could have just added that. So we are on the floor, including the floor block. Which I can do this, because it's just dirt. So including the floor block, we're going to be starting from 20, and it will go up to 32. Okay. So that's a good basis. So what I know now is I can dig all the way down to 32, or probably block 33, and just clear all that out, because none of that's going to get reused. Everything from 32 down to 20, that's going to be the room. Alright, so now what I want to do, sorry, this is a very worky episode. So we're at 27, let's go to the corner. 4210, 2027. Let's use the chat. Discord. That always makes me laugh when I accidentally Everyone now knows what my Discord mute button is. 32 height. Okay, so... Oh wait, I wanted the negative in there. Oh well, I'll understand. So what I can do is go back up to the surface and mark where that corner is. Oh, I didn't bring a bed over here. That's gonna get ugly. That's gonna get real ugly. So find those coordinates. It is 2027. Oh, it's pretty far back this way. Okay. 2027. Wow, that's really far back this way. It does not look like it's that far. And then 4010? 4210. Yep, 4210, 2027. So this right here is our corner. And then from there, it can go just 10 blocks back. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from the width, it goes 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make some random block. 11, tree. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is the other corner. Wish I had more unique blocks. Okay, cobble a bit. Alright, so that looks like so much bigger of a space from the surface than it did down there. What I gotta decide is, do I really need to clear it all the way down? Or should I just dig down to 33 and give myself like a too high area to work from? Because how I want to do it is one layer at a time from the top to the bottom. Yeah, I don't think we need to clear the surface. That's just going to be crazy. Let me head back into where it's a little bit safer. And let's see. Trying to decide if I want to like head back and get stuff, or I could just use string down here to make a bed. Alright, I got enough string to make it daytime, and now I'm ready to go dig myself an access hole, I suppose I will call it. And a short topic for the day as we go to do that, and it has to do with artist versus art. Having to do with the fact there's a big headline going around right now in the Minecraft world. Minecraft news. Classic J-Mac reference. The big deal is that there's the splash screens in the menu of Minecraft. Something that's been there since the beginning. It is the yellow text. Actually, kind of. I wonder if that's somewhat where Kurt got the snarky yellow text from. Who stole whose idea there? But either way, that is something that's always been part of it, and some of them reference Notch. And the ones that do reference Notch have recently been removed from the rotation. This as part of the ever decreasing, I guess, reference to Notch as part of Minecraft. However, there is no separating. He will always be in the credits. He will always be known as the creator of Minecraft. However, he is not the creator of the Minecraft we know today. I think you could argue that the Minecraft we know today has a lot less to do with his influence than you might suspect. I don't think if Minecraft had just stayed on his trajectory. Hi there. How are you? I got a bone. How friendly are you? You're that friendly. Look at you go. You're so friendly. You're our friend for this build. Yeah, I don't think if Minecraft had stayed solo Notch's project, we would have the same game today that we have. for better or for worse. I'm not gonna make any claims one way or the other there. It's pretty clear that there's a difference. But he decided to basically sell his, part of the game. It is now a Microsoft / Mojang project, and I think, I hate to say it, but if Notch had just been cool, if he had just slid off into the sunset with his money, and that was that, I believe it never really ever would have been something that they would consider. I don't think it's a a pride thing. I don't think it's they want to have the limelight or anything like that. It's that they don't want to be associated, and they don't want the game to be associated with somebody that is completely unfiltered and off the chain, because they don't care about anything anymore. Because that's basically where he is at now. That's where Notch has gotten to. Maybe he was always that way, and I always said that he was a person that was not cut out for this. He was not cut out for the spotlight or the limelight. Putting his take on things aside, like putting the stuff that he says that makes us go insane aside, obviously. Oh, I should have made some torches. Obviously, he just doesn't have the right PR ability to be able to do that kind of stuff without getting himself in trouble. It probably wouldn't have been an issue if he hadn't turned out to be a gigantic asshole about everything, but it turns out he's kind of a gigantic asshole about everything. He's gone down some very weird roads now. He says a lot of things that are things we frankly just don't need in our society, and we certainly don't need young people to be, I don't want to say hearing, but just being persuaded into listening to, because for a long time the man was idolized. He created something that was bigger than anything that I will ever create, anything that any of us will probably ever create, and it's hard not to idolize somebody that does that. But if we idolize what he is now and what he uses his platform for, what he uses his reach for, that's not gonna be great. That's not gonna be great. However, as I said, separating the art from the artist, I still very much so appreciate what has been created here. What Minecraft is will transcend generations, and it was a major turning point in gaming. As every gaming documentary has always talked about Pong, every gaming documentary in the future will reference Minecraft. It is that big of a game to me, in my estimation. And I don't think I'm necessarily alone in thinking that. So what I don't want is, just because he is what he is, and sure, maybe I don't think anybody's trying to rewrite history, but they're just trying to separate Minecraft from Notch a little bit. I think it should still go down in history that what he created here was incredible. Even if it was on accident, even if it just, happened to be, what happened to be was something very, very impressive. So I don't want it to go down in history that the creation of Minecraft wasn't one of the greatest, video game projects as an art, just because of what he has become now. I'm able to separate who he is from what he created, basically. It's hard to do. It is very hard to do, because especially since he speaks out about a lot of things that I am particularly passionate about, and says a lot of things that make me, sad. But I still, it doesn't make me hate Minecraft. It doesn't make me feel any different about his creation or the fact that he created it. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do. It's hard to separate the art from the artist. And I guess part of that even goes into what I talked about recently of idolizing the person rather than the project. I wish people idolized the art a little bit more. There's so much emphasis on making everyone into a superstar now for what they do. Not everybody wants to be a superstar. Not everybody wants the limelight or the spotlight for what they've created, just because they created something, incredible. Look at the difference between Jamie and Adam of Mythbusters. What they created there was something, again, that was really groundbreaking, and as far as television goes, was something that will be looked at as, kind of a major project, a turning point, something that will transcend generations. And the two of them have just completely different approaches to it. And I'm glad for Jamie that Adam loves the limelight. He I don't want to say lives for it, but he enjoys it. Because it kind of gives Jamie that pass of wanting to just, he created something, and he created a lot of things, they were basically artists before that, and that's all he wanted. He wanted the project to do well. He wanted the project to be famous. He himself didn't want to be famous. And that's the way it should be. It should be able to be that way. But I think there's so much pressure to do more, to be more, to be famous. There's so much pressure to turn people that have, big, amazing projects into superstars that it's an easy trap to fall into, even if you're not necessarily the person that's right for that. And unfortunately, obviously, Notch was a case for that. Unfortunately, sometimes bad people do amazing things, and it's part of how our society works. Now I say bad people didn't murder anybody, didn't do anything like that. Just what I feel is a negative influence amongst our society, and we're having to deal with the effects of that. And I don't know. It feels like we're going about it in the right ways. People are just basically setting Notch aside from Minecraft, which is good. And just because they love Minecraft, they don't necessarily have to love Notch, and they don't have to follow him. They don't have to let him use his platform, his reach, to reach them. Yeah, I honestly do feel like, in general, we're doing good with that, and we're moving away from that definition of Minecraft being Notch and Notch being Minecraft. And to me, that's generally a positive. How that all goes down in future terms, that will be really interesting to see. How does the history of Notch get written in 10, 15 years, 20 years? I can't wait. I can't wait to see how that gets written, because it will be very interesting. It will be very interesting. But that's today's little discussion. We got the project started. We're all ready to start excavating. That's what I'll be doing next Mindcrack Monday live stream, is charting the blocks and starting to dig it out. And I do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.